Hey guys, AniMind here, back at you with another speed paint. This is actually a special speed paint because it's a reimagination of one of my older creations that I didn't really share online that much because I wasn't too proud of it, but I still liked the concept and I finally got around to recreating it in the speed paint here. So, yeah, let's get into the video. I just wanted to clarify that before I get into this video, my next video is going to be another video where I draw a picture from the underworld, or as I called it in my previous video, if you're short, Abaddon. I call it Abaddon. Then I will be talking about my storyline a bit more in another creation of the underworld. So yeah, just look out for that video if you want to hear more from me from my storyline, and I'll also explain who the character is next to Victoria. And by the way, if you didn't know, Victoria is the purple lady that is sitting with the bag of nuts. And yeah, that just sounded really weird when I said it out loud. But anyway, today I'm going to talk a bit more about my personal thoughts about YouTube, and yeah, I've talked in 2 other videos previously about YouTube itself. Yeah, I just talk more about monetization, and I really did paint YouTube a bit more in a negative light, which I really, to be honest, don't see it in as. So I just wanted to clear YouTube's name in my perspective a little bit. If you thought that I didn't really like YouTube, I really love YouTube. Otherwise I wouldn't be posting videos on YouTube now. But yeah, so I guess I'm just going to start with my journey with YouTube, and then a bit more about my thoughts with YouTube. So yeah, let's start. So I guess when I first started watching YouTube videos, I was about 9 or 10, and that must come as a surprise to most of you, because some people have watched YouTube when they were 5 even, and they didn't know that their parents were just showing them these videos to keep them busy. Some people have YouTube built into their TV and stuff like that, but we just used to have cable. If you watched my videos about streaming, you probably know this. And yeah, I never really required YouTube because I wasn't that device hungry, or even I didn't even know much about devices when I was small. And we used to live in the Northern Cape in South Africa. If you don't know where that is, it's basically a savanna type biome. It looks a lot like this image that I'm drawing, actually. Just this is obviously Kilimanjaro that I'm drawing, and it's a bit more adapted to my storyline. And there we didn't really have devices. My mom did have a tablet, Samsung, and we used to play on it like once every 2 weeks or something. So we didn't really play on it a lot. Her tablet was like more reserved for stuff that really needed Google or something like that. We didn't really know much about it, and when my mom announced that she was upgrading, then me and my brother, we would get that tablet and we could share it, and we were really excited because that would mean that we can download any games we want. And we literally wrote 200 and something games down, and I don't know if you know this, but that was beginning the beginning of the 21st century, 2009 around. If you don't know, back then device storages were like, I think 10 to 20 gigabytes, and with the games that we wrote down, some of the games I don't even think existed. We just thought, yeah, there's probably a game that's like that somewhere out there. I mean, this is the internet. There probably is a game that's like all the games we wrote down. But yeah, so I didn't really have that much experience with the internet and stuff like that. But when we moved away from the Northern Cape and more to a city kind of area, which is Gauteng, again, if you're not from South Africa, don't worry. It's more like moving from the country to the city if you want a American comparison. But yeah, it was more like that than moving from the wild to a bit less wild city. So yeah, and when we were in Pretoria, which is where we live still to this day, we started making more use of devices because, like, yeah, you can't just play that much in the city. You can't go out. You can't go to farms that are nearby. And yeah, we did go to farms and stuff like that because there was usually a lot of space and stuff like that. And then my brother. Oh wait, now I need to think. Oh yes, my brother. If you're not familiar with the franchise Spur, then you won't understand this that too much. But there's probably other brands that are like this. But Spur is a restaurant franchise, and they have I think monthly or they have a competition, an annual competition, where they give away something. It's usually like a phone or a device or something like that. And the competition was for a tablet, and we had to create a water-saving robot. And what happened is my brother created the water bot. I'm not sure. I think that's what it was called. This is really off the top of my memory. And then he won that tablet, and that was like awesome because now we actually won like a competition from this massive South African franchise. I'm not sure if it's originally South African, but this massive franchise in South Africa, and we were like so excited. We actually didn't know for a while. Our parents kept it as a surprise for us, but when we got it, we shared it because my parents didn't really want to buy another device. Eventually, my mom gave me her old phone, which wasn't the best quality, but it was good enough. To be honest, it was like it wasn't bad quality either. And then what happened is I started going on with my internet, not career but lifestyle. I learned about YouTube. Originally, I had like lots of childish games, of course, but the one app that I always kept was Minecraft because Minecraft really was important to me because it was one of the first games that I actually learned about seriously from a friend. And to this day, still I enjoy Minecraft. I play it less than usual at the moment for some reason in lockdown, which is quite the opposite of what you'd expect. But yeah, and then I started uploading Minecraft videos to YouTube. Then I started uploading animation videos to YouTube, and now we're here where I just create these kinds of videos, and I don't really have a name for them. I won't call them vlogs or something, but it's something like that. But yeah, so that was kind of my journey on YouTube, and what I think about YouTube, I'm not against it. They have quite a lot of problems, if I'm really honest, but I really don't think that they're that bad. I think that YouTube is doing a good job. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Please leave a like down below, subscribe, comment down below what you think about my drawing, leave criticism, stuff like that, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.